what would be actually the market trends, much more recent, of the recent nature we see in Europe, not only in Europe, also in China. There is a changing legislation, which is of course in favor of district energy adaptation, and of course is supporting decarbonization. Why this changing legislation is actually so much in focus lately is also because with this multiplication and diversification of the heat sources, the resilience of the energy, of the heating energy, is getting higher, as well as lately we more and more see also price is much more resilient in case of the diversification of the energy sources. One example is, of course, Denmark, where we see, which is one of the pioneers countries where, this multiple sourcing is somehow starting and leading. And, we saw here what happened in Denmark in recent months and years, where the prices did not rocket that high as maybe in some other markets. Of course, what governments are also seeing is that enforcement of the heat planning needs to be also somehow driven from the central point of view, from the government side, because if you really like to long-term secure heat efficiency, we need to have the proper planning on the city level. I think one important part which we did not touch upon yet, we will talk about that hopefully later on much more, is digitalization, which is getting, more and more on importance due to the higher complexity of the grids that we are seeing due to those trends. And then at the end, also lack of skilled force. This has actually been one of the major challenges in ramping up the investments. It's different and variety of the skilled workforce which is needed for all these technology to really scale up. And sometimes we see that they are not in balance, and I think this will be also one interesting topic to touch in this live stream event. And then of course, as market is getting more and more attractive, we also see a lot of new players, but what we also see is that there is some consolidation going on in order to, of course, increase profitability of the business. So that would be in short where we see from Danfoss point of view in district energy major trends and market trends in the recent period.